Many people don't realize that dedicating a small moment of your day to your mental health can make a difference. With that in mind, we bring you your Mental Health Moment, presented by the Health Psychology and Prevention Science Institute at Claremont Graduate University. For this mental health moment, we'd like to talk to you about decluttering. Clutter is anything you're keeping around your house that doesn't add value to your life. Decluttering is about making room in your home for the things that matter. Regardless of how much stuff we have, we can all benefit from decluttering our lives and homes. According to Psychology Today and WebMD, people tend to feel like life is out of control when they surround themselves with more things than they can manage. Clutter can be an energy zapper, as people can spend large amounts of time looking for things they cannot find. As such, decluttering can relieve stress by providing a sense of control and accomplishment. And with less clutter, there is more room for you and the ones you care about. Today, we'd like to introduce the KonMari method on how to declutter any space in your home. The KonMari method is Marie Kondo's minimalism inspired approach to tackling your stuff category by category rather than room by room. To get started with using the KonMari method, there are 5 basic core principles to follow. 1. Commit yourself to tidying up all at once. The KonMari method recommends tidying everything at once instead of in small steps. This is one of the core principles, as you will be more likely to achieve a dramatic change in your mindset if you approach decluttering in this way. 2. Imagine your ideal lifestyle. The KonMari method recommends you envision your ideal home and lifestyle. If you have a clear vision and a goal in mind, you'll be more likely to succeed and stay motivated en route to achieving a change in your mindset. 3. Tidy by category, not location. The next recommendation is to select one category to tidy up at a time, beginning first with clothing, followed by books, paper, kimono, miscellaneous, and lastly, mementos, sentimental items. You progress from the easiest category to the more difficult categories. Doing it this way helps you to not get stuck right at the beginning. Tidying by category, Kondo emphasizes, prevents the confusion that arises when you try to declutter objects stored in multiple locations. 4. Finish discarding first. The KonMari method has 2 parts, discarding and organizing. Once you've tossed items in every category, you should have a much smaller set of remaining items that you can return to various closets, drawers, shelves, and boxes. It is also recommended that you store similar types of items in the same place. 5. Ask yourself if it sparks joy. When you're ready to declutter, the very first step is to gather every item you own in that category and place it in one spot on the floor. Once you have a big pile, you're to go item by item and consider if it sparks joy. If it doesn't, you discard the item. Because you're actively choosing items that spark joy and discarding those that don't, the intention of the KonMari method is to end up with a clutter-free home that is better able to bring more joy and prosperity to your life. Once it's time to put everything away, Kondo recommends folding clothes in a particular fashion. Folding t-shirts the KonMari way makes it easier to see what you own and not lose items in your drawer. You know you have folded an item correctly if it can stand on its own without falling over. As we come to the end of this introduction to the KonMari method, remember that this method is not about keeping only the items that are absolutely necessary or even about limiting your possessions to a specific number, but it's about keeping the items that spark joy and that fit into the ideal life that you envision for yourself. Thank you for being a part of this mental health moment. As always, if you feel like you could use some help with your overall mental health and well-being, or feel like you could be experiencing depression, know there is hope. Resources in the form of education, information about seeking professional help, and information about how to join a free support program are available. On the next page, you will have an opportunity to access these resources if you would like.